Surprisingly, I'm not dead and buried after all I've been through. My story told here on Left Turn Chronicles.
Welcome back, my peeps, to Left Turn Chronicles. I am Jaylee, your host, and today we continue our journey with Phoenix. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, please take a listen and get caught up.
God, I can't even find the right word. You know when I could just walk in a room and I see a room full of gold and your eyes them just can't close. You
Yeah.
can't even blink, like you just shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, this was here all along?
Yeah. Yeah.
And all I had to do was just walk in the room.
Mm.
So if somebody now come to me and tell me, say, okay, listen, we know about this little job and we can earn $500 a week and we can save and we can, like, what the hell are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You realize so yeah, it's a room over there so it's full of gold.
Mm-hmm.
That was how it, you know, you get a taste of something and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
I think you know, I've said it a couple of times to people, and I think people misunderstand sometimes, or they really categorize and they don't understand the true meaning of certain words. You see, when you talk about addiction,
Mm-hmm.
if you said the word addiction, the first thing come in somebody's mind is right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, you got it wrong. Drugs is one of just the many addictions. You have serious people that are seriously addicted to things. To addiction is a serious disease, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Serious, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Addiction to power, addiction to fame, addiction to sex, addiction to even toxic situations. Like you
Mm-hmm.
have you have some people who just can't keep themselves out and mix up and
True. Drama.
hearsay and
Love it.
drama. I'm telling you, addiction is a serious thing. So you see, when you hit your addiction, when you get a taste of that thing, whatever it is that you're addicted to,
Mm-hmm.
you know, some people, just because it's not drugs, they'll be like, oh no, man, I'm not addicted,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But yet
And
you cannot, not one day when the lotto play, you cannot miss it.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or you cannot not pick up the phone and be like, oh, what going on over there, so you want to know, like, you know, you just,
Like
I'm
you
telling
get no
you,
make if you know get that
no,
little high.
rah,
Mm-hmm.
that is it. That is it. That is the thing. The thing that sparks the what is called in your brain? The
Endorphins.
and that's the word. Whatever it is, anything at all. It's a serious problem. It's a serious problem.
Mm-hmm. You
Because
take it
I'm telling you,
down.
I knew I was addicted. I knew I was addicted to that, to
Mm-hmm.
what I was chasing. And it caused me to lose a lot.
Wow.
A lot.
Yeah. Peeps, wanna listen up, you know. Man, beg you to listen up because it's a serious stuff. Phoenix I share is
Hmm.
like my body just in a cold bump because in today's day and age where you have social media
Oh
and you
gosh.
have Instagram and you have Twitter, you have this a reality show and that. If you look at the drive, it's all addiction, all
Yep.
addictives. Like
Yep.
why you can't see it for your phone, Instagram?
Yeah.
Why you keep going back to that? You addicted to seeing what is
That.
out there that you
Yep.
think you can possibly get. And it's
That's the
not
drug of the 20th century. That
that
is
is
it.
it. Oh.
Yep. In,
Mm-mm-mm.
in in the 80s answer it was crack and all of that. I'm telling you, social media, the phone, that is the new crack.
That is a new crack. And we're not
And that
saying, people, that it is all bad. We're not
right,
saying it
no,
is all
no,
bad.
no,
Mm-hmm.
no. We're definitely not because we all it serves a purpose in everybody's life.
Mm-hmm.
You know? My auntie Canada where I haven't seen for years and thing and it was such a joy when we video called the other day and I mean it's not a bad thing. It serves
Mm-hmm.
a purpose. But just everything as we say in Jamaica, everything have a time and place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to be on it 24/7. And you
Mm-hmm.
can use it for business and you can use it for but just know just try not to get addicted
Mm-hmm.
and let it control your life and that's where the problem is when you let something control your thoughts your thinking your and even what people think about you and all of that it just be careful that is it
Mm-hmm.
that's it yeah
Absolutely.
yeah
Now, after the situation happened with the married lady, there was a
hmm
situation that happened, and this is really, wheels are really turning now, because I'm wondering if, when this thing happened, if you were on this path of addiction, and it
hmm
kind of created a certain reaction with what happened. Like the addiction created a certain reaction with what happened. So you mentioned that there was a motor vehicle accident that happened where you almost lost your life.
yes yes um well actually it was more like as I told you, like friends used to come down from the states
Mm-hmm.
and listen, listeners, you really need to, and this is why I really need to follow the story from the beginning because you'll find out that a lot of people, a lot of situations that I talk about, they come back, they return, they reoccur in future
Mm.
because it's all that's his life. It's a full cycle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I this was really nothing with really chasing anything. It was just that we had good friends that came down for, and actually it wasn't was it called, yes, it was called Sunfest but then because um yeah, Sunsplash, and then it changed to Sunfest, right? Because them go through several name changes, so I'm trying to get the years right.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, I think it was Sunfest. So friends came down, I think, and so it was like about 5 or 6 car load of us, and we're driving down, and it was the same cousin that had hooked me up with Jay, with my first love.
Mm-hmm.
So he came down and all that, and then there was another friend that came down. She was a friend of very dear and close friend to me. So she came down and she didn't really she didn't know anybody apart from my friend, but my friend had a place to stay. So I opened up my house to her. So she stayed
Mm-hmm.
here. So she traveled with me all around, going all around the place. This is somebody that I took almost like my sister
Mm-hmm.
because of whose friend she was.
Mm-hmm.
I can call the other girl my sister, so she was my sister's friend.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, take care of
We're
you, good man.
right. So we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna call her J2.
Okay.
J2. Let's call her J2. Now J number two came down, show her a wonderful time and all of that. Then we're heading to to some fest that night. We stopped along the way, we eat, we had a couple of drinks with this and that. But I can honestly tell you guys, I was not intoxicated. I admit I had a few drinks, but I was not intoxicated. Anyway, we're heading down and stuff. All I know is that, we're head down, we're kind of young, I think. I do admit we're kind of maybe driving a little bit fast and all that. And the only thing I remember after going around a corner, the next thing I remember is, so it was me, my cousin, and J2 in the car, in the vehicle.
And was J2 beside you? Was the cousin in the back?
My cousin was beside me and she was in the back.
Okay.
And so after going around the corner, the next thing I remember.
Hold on. You know me already. Me like like your details. Was it night? Day? Was it?
Yeah, night was just coming down.
Okay.
Because we were heading down just in time to find good park and all that and walk to the place and set up and all that. So for maybe show start maybe around 9, 10. So we're heading down. So it was maybe around 6. Night just started to come down. But I do remember after going around the corner, next thing I remember is I heard somebody before I opened my eyes. I heard somebody saying, "Him not dead, man. Him not dead." And so I remember opening my eyes and I saw like street lights flying past. Like I'm passing street lights. And then I kind of come to my senses and I realized that I was laying in the back of a pickup.
Jesus.
on my back. So I was looking up in the sky. So every time I was looking up there, I would be seeing the street lights that were passing. So we're passing, and then I drive fast. And I remember my mouth was full of gravel and all kind of stuff. I tried to spell things and me some of them I said, don't move. Soon reach. And I said, what the hell is this now, man? So anyway, I think who was there now? Yeah, everybody was in the van. I think J2 was in the van too anyway. So anyway, okay. Go there. Connor Regional Hospital. I call that place the waiting list for the dead. Yeah, man. For real. No, you want dead about Connor Regional Hospital. That place.
Some of our listeners are going to rate him about that, but it's alright.
No, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Every Jamaican knows this, and everybody knows. This place is no joke. Up to date, is no joke. I've heard so many stories like people tell like them after the surgery and them rather not.
Right.
Once you go to that hospital, that's it. So anyway, you say I can talk and I can call names and I can say it because I have experienced it. Right? So I'm telling you that I was in the hallway, the walkway. I wasn't even in a room. They put me in the walkway for about 3 days.
What?
I remember my father coming, and I was going in and out of it. It's like them have full me up a painkiller, drug me up. I was going in and out. I remember seeing my father's face, and I remember him saying, him argue with them and thing until them push him out of the place, them usher him out, them say, like him create too much of a scene. And all I know is that one day he was there, and it's like about the 3rd day or whatever, and They were like, yeah, them are discharged. My father said, well, but X-ray and nothing, no nothing. No man, I'm good man. Discharged.
Mm-hmm. So were you in a lot of pain and did you
Oh
hear anything
Jesus.
about your cousin
No,
and they too?
you know what? While I was there, I was not in a lot of pain because I was so doped up.
Mm,
They doped me. That is why I was going in and out, in and out. I could not stay conscious.
mm-hmm.
Them doped me up. So when the pain really hit now is when I reach home.
Mm,
I said, come on, we'll take you home. When I reach home, whatever they were giving me wear off. So
mm-hmm.
like it was time for the next dose, but I was not there to get the next dose. So now I'm at home with no. And Lord have mercy, the pain hit.
Mm.
And my ball, and my ball, and my ball. I look for my foot swell from up at the knee. Go all the way down to my toe. Swollen.
Mm. Was it
And
just one leg or two legs or?
one was like that. The other one had cuts and everything on it,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't swollen. But that one was swollen.
Mm-hmm.
And up at my knee was busted open.
Oh
Them,
my
them, ne-
God.
them never even stitch it. Them never even
Jesus
stitch it.
Christ. Sorry, Lord, let me be calling him, but Lord
Uh,
Jesus.
uh, Them tell me, me sit down there. I'm a look. I'm no. Me I say gravel still in the cut in the knee. Them never even clean it out.
What the book
Tell
said?
someone. That's why I tell you, I have all right to talk anything I want to talk about that place because I have been through it. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
can tell me none. There's nobody that can tell me that me
Mm-hmm.
think different. Yeah, man.
Merciful.
And so I think I came up on a weekend or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, my father decided to say, you know what, I take you to the doctor. Took me to a private doctor. And he said, no, we have to do x-rays, we have to do everything. Nothing don't look right here. So I can't move my toes. Nothing don't look right. We got to do x-ray and thing. My foot was broken in 5 different places.
Oh, God.
5 different places. And the toe bone them shatter
My,
right across. So the all the bones them cross the what do they call it? So the instep or whatever, yeah. So all the
mm-hmm.
bone leading to the toe bones, right, just shattered. Him say, listen, this is a choice. It's either we can do surgery on your foot, but we can't guarantee what might happen. We because like him I say, we don't necessarily have a whole lot of nerve ending and a whole lot of things. I can explain what could go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what could go wrong is that I could end up like walking with a limp or losing some kind of function, maybe in a few of the toes or something.
Mm-hmm.
If they cut it open to actually try and set back the bones,
Mm-hmm.
or they could not cut me, not do surgery, but try and feel and set back the bones and just make them heal on their own. That way, they're not going to be using the scalpel or whatever and damage any nerve endings, anything like that. So it
Mm-hmm.
would just be a matter of feeling and making sure that everything kind of. So we went with the second option
Mm-hmm.
to do that, right? So after that, we it was they told me 6 months. It's gonna be like 6 months healing. Can't walk, can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and then during that whole yeah, I mean, I found out when I got home, my cousin still up to this day even suffer from some back. Every now and again his back would bother him, but he had no physical apart from a few little cuts here and thing, but nothing really, but
Mm-hmm.
back pain, right? Um, J2, nothing happened to her.
Wow.
Nothing.
Seriously?
Yeah, nothing.
So,
Nothing.
So did
But
you get a
but something should have happened to no, I hate to say this, but you'll find out. J2 going come later on in the story, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, yeah, man. But
Okay.
anyway,
For you who
so
said
but
that, it must really bother you.
yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man.
So
Yes, serious, 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 serious. Oh God, people,
okay.
just follow the names and remember the names, man. Tell you, my listeners. J2. That's one of the. Remember J2, you know, the original J, my first love, but J2,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, talk
Okay.
about friend. What I'm calling friend enemy or your
Uh-huh.
snake?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Running
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Mm.
Mhm, mhm.
Good gosh. Okay.
Yep.
So, woo, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, man.
So, did they ever really say what happened? I mean, I can kind of surmise, but just for our peeps to kind of visualize. So, on your way to to Sumfest, I guess you
Mhm.
collided with another car.
No, not another car, but a God, how do I can describe it now? Uh, is a part of the road, but it's a it's a it's a hillside. Like in Jamaica, they cut through hills. They cut through. So like you might be driving in a part and you have. It's like when you're going up Fern Gully. It's like so you have mountain on the two sides.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like that's what the corner that I was going around on the left hand side.
Okay.
It was rocks. It was mountain on that side.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, I didn't negotiate the corner. They're saying I didn't negotiate the corner properly
Uh-huh.
and lost control and hit the mountain,
Wow.
and when I hit it, and then the van flipped and flipped and flipped and flipped.
Mm-mm.
It was damaged so bad. It got written off right there. It was left on the roadside for Jamaica State. You ever drive past and you
Mm-hmm.
see some people are rotting down on the roadside
Yes.
or accident?
Yeah.
Them never even bother move it. Insurance company never even bother. Them come and look my and just leave it right.
Oh, wow.
Didn't even bother waste the record money to move it.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Wow.
gone. It was gone. Engine busting at two and all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
May I thank God
So
say
yeah,
you were alive, because if anybody Jamaicans who
yeah.
are listening and everything they know, but for those who have never been to Jamaica, the roads in Jamaica are very narrow,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes you don't know what come around the corner because they don't beep the horn or whatever,
All right.
So the fact that you had the accident, may I thank God say another vehicle
Right.
did not come either from the opposite direction or same direction or whatever and cause an even more tragic.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, yeah.
Yep. 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 Because definitely lives could have been lost that night.
Mm-hmm.
But thank God we didn't lose any.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Um, that's what I tell you. That was one of the first signs to me that maybe you need to be here. You serve a purpose here. I'm not ready for you upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready for you. Yeah.
May I tell you something though, Phoenix? I think in my mind, because I swear to you, the next question I was gonna ask was, this was a near-death experience at the time, so what exactly did you take away from it? And before I could even jump into it, you started
Yeah.
giving me the
Yeah.
answer. So that's
Yeah. Throughout my journeys in life, throughout all of my experiences, I have always had knowledge. And knowledge. Let me tell you something. I am not really a go church every Sunday person, and I'm not that. But what I am is I am grateful and I acknowledge my blessings
Mm.
and my opportunities,
Mhm.
I know that it's not just me. So, as I say, people might have different names and different ideas and different, but listen, the most important thing to me is that you acknowledge that there is a greater being, a
Mhm.
greater power. There is a force and energy that is greater than you, and it all connects us, and we need to be thankful and grateful for the experiences sometimes that we have,
Mhm.
the good and the bad. Because
Mm.
sometimes we go through some bad experience. It might not be a good experience, but it's
Mhm.
knowledge, it's wisdom that you have gained.
Mhm.
It is something that you have learned that 5 or 6 years of university could have never taught you that.
Mm. Mm.
Teach you that. Never.
Mm.
Never teach you that. So you give thanks. You give thanks. You give thanks. You find
Absolutely.
out said them people are snake or whatever it is, or they do you wrong. You give thanks that they're
Mhm.
exposed,
Exactly.
because they could
Exactly.
still be amongst you, and you don't know what bigger is cooking for you.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So be thankful that they're exposed.
Mm.
You
Absolutely.
know, just be
Absolutely.
thankful. Be thankful for
Mhm.
life. Be thankful that every morning me get up. I am thankful that I am here to take on another day.
Mhm.
Though I don't know what it's going to bring, I have no idea, but I am ready for the challenge,
Mhm. Mhm.
whatever it is.
Yeah. You know,
Because
and
with all that I've been through, I have
mhm.
never gotten up one morning and no say, hey, say you'll crash later, nobody go down mobile.
Mhm.
You know?
Mhm.
Or say that girl that break her heart, nobody talk to her.
Mhm. Mhm.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the future is. But you just live and learn.
True that.
Yeah, that's it. Just live and learn. So a
Exactly.
lot of gems are gonna drop in these things, but it's up to us to pick them up and run with them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is the one episode, or this is one segment where so many gems. I mean, it peeps, you know, have to at least get one. You know, have to at least get one because there are so many gems. My mind is turning right now with everything that Phoenix has shared. And the thing that I'm loving about interviewing Phoenix is that, well, couple things. One of them is that he owns up to whatever he did that he felt was not beneficial to others and to himself that happened in the past, you know? And that takes a lot of guts because a lot of some people them have a way of deflecting and putting
Yes.
the blame on the other person, whether it's emotionally, physically, whatever it is, they deflect. But it takes a certain type of person to say, you know what I did was wrong, or I did this person wrong, and I'm sorry for what I did. And it takes a lot. So truly, I really thank you for that. And I'm hoping that listeners, if you know peeps, you're listening, and if you're having difficulty saying I'm sorry, know that it can relieve not only the person's burden, but it relieves your burden as well. It frees up your spirit. It frees up your heart to
Hmm.
receive blessings and to move on and to face another day and with positivity, as Phoenix is saying, you know.
Exactly. Yep.
So,
Yep. That's for
oof.
sure. Yeah, man. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Any last words or anything else that's laying on your heart before we close out, Phoenix?
Uh, uh, oh, not really. I mean, this episode kind of stir up a lot of old feelings, but
Mm-hmm.
I just we need to get into the next one. That's all I'm going to say. Guys, I have so much to share, man. We just need to. Hey, you guys just keep following. Just
Exactly.
keep it up. Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you so much, peeps. I mean, I say it quite a few times already, but it honestly is really a grateful feeling to have you guys here traveling with us and listening in each and every episode. So thank
Definitely.
you for giving us your time, your precious time. And, we want you to continue to stay safe and be in a good spot. And just be sure to tune in next time to the next episode. And please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune into Left Turn Chronicles. All right,
Yep.
peeps. Well, good.
Well, my peeps, thanks for listening, and remember to tune in to the next engaging episode. And don't let the left turns in your life deter you from going right.